Welcome to Summoner, an interesting and often overlooked pair of classic RPGs, and we'll be covering both of them. But of course, we need to start with the first one. Summoner is available for the PC and the PS2, but we'll be covering the PS2 version, since it's the version I'm familiar with, and getting the PC version working is a pain in the arse. Let's get right into it. Once it loads, it's it takes a minute. There we go.
I am Joseph of Suran, Joseph of Masad, farmer, cotter, plowman, Sahugani, summoner. 9 years ago I destroyed the village of Suran with a power I could neither control nor understand. A power passed down through generations for thousands upon thousands of years. A power I never asked for and never wanted. 9 years ago, raiders attacked Suran. To save my village, I unleashed the demon, and the demon massacred all in its path. The raiders, my friends, my family. The survivors blamed me, and who else were they to blame? I wore the ring. I called forth the demon. And so I left the ruins of Suran in exile and outcast. But I was not alone. My companion was a vagabond named Yago, an old beggar who had come to Suran the year before looking for the child born with the mark of the summoner. Looking for me. Yago said he'd teach me how to use my gift, how to use the ring that only those born with the mark could use. And now we were both vagabonds, hated and feared. We came to the village of Masad, and I threw the ring down a well. I told Yago to go away and never trouble me again with talk of prophecies and destinies. I was finished with my power. I swore on the graves of all who perished in Suran that I would never summon again. But the one thing I tried to escape was the one thing that came looking for me. And that is where my story begins.
The year was 596 Vorno Mediva. 300 years after the Medivan conquest, 1,000 years after the fall of Ikemos, and 12,000 years after the Third Arenegeth and the death of Urath, god of the Sudani. Murad the Usurper, Emperor of Orenia, a realm far to the north across the sea, invaded the shores of the Kingdom of Mediva. Led by the infamous Four Riders, Murad's soldiers laid waste to the villages along the Dahu River. One night, they came to Masad. The soldiers were looking for a boy with a mark on his hand. The mark of the Summoner.
And that's our story. Those cutscenes don't originally have subtitles, but I'll add them in editing. Alright, basic controls. More, please. You know how every game has to tell you how to move? Yeah, get that. Camera. Can move the camera separately. Change rotation. Start to pause at any time. Because we have our map and other RPG menus. We have our short sword. And a tunic, I believe. Yep. Have our skills here. So we can level these up when we level up. But before we get into our first combat, these are going to be interesting. Each one's assigned a certain direction. Remember that for later. I got resistances, can change. Oh, this is an interesting thing for this game. You can change the AI of the character for when they're computer controlled. Got a quest journal and back to the map. Right. Let's get going. Hello, friend. Joseph. Dialogue tutorial. Yep. Journalistic. Yep. Go ahead and talk to Mulk. Anyway, press X. You go into a pause menu. You can select your things. There's only one person to select here right now. We worked in the fields, planting wheat and rye. The day's shadows grew long. Over Nado's hill I saw them ride. 4 horsemen with an army of butchers close behind them. I'm going to try and read the dialogue, but there's a lot of dialogue in this game. It might hurt my voice. Joseph is talking to characters. Dialogue appears in the top half. Yada yada yada. Yeah, it's basically the kind of like Oblivion, Skyrim, it's just sort of conversation system. You can just go through all the topics, and eventually the only topic you'll be left with is farewell. Look, there's quite a bit to tell Joseph. Oh no! I might skim through some of it. I don't know how interesting most of it is, but we'll see. Horsemen. Half men, half beasts, villains from a bard's song. They carved poor Rog in half and attacked us with arrows of flame. We who survived are too scared to stay and too scared to run. Oh, that was okay. I was already killing my voice. Talk to everyone you can. We'll see about that. Our first enemy. There's nothing you can do to stop him from killing that guy. Yeah. Basically, this has a sort of auto battle system. Where characters attack on their own, but you can influence them with abilities and kind of quick time events. Kind of. Sort of like Xenoblade. Give that on pause, and the scout will attack Joseph. Okay, you could attack him the same way you talk to people. And when you see the link symbol above the character, that's when you press the directional buttons you saw in the menu earlier, and you can chain together all those attacks. I used to be quite good at this. Let's see if I've still got it. I'm not doing too bad. Remember, added blow is on up, and that's the best one to use. That's just a straight up extra attack. Yes, got loot. You can cast spells with circle. Inventory with triangle. Yes. So basically select goes to the map, and then you can scroll through everything through that. Or you can press triangle and just get to where you want from here. Neat. He's got spells. And there is a lot of spells in this. We're going to heal right now. If I'm going too fast through these, you can just pause. Most of it's not important. Good. Let's just because I think HP doesn't regenerate on its own, but MP does, so might as well heal up. So let's get our loot. A worn katana. I believe this is two-handed. And it doesn't say anywhere. Let's take it. So our current weapon is damage 35 and this is damage 25, so it is weaker. So I guess let's not use that. Oh no, a friend. ASIC. I lived a fool and now I'll die a fool. An old martyr's dream made me fight. I beg of you, bring this sword to my nephew Iris. My grandfather's grandfathers made this sword and died long ago on Nido's Hill. He was Falconized standard bearer and the greatest warrior in our village. The blade is ancient. I've carved for it well. Look how it gleams in the sun. We must flee to Linnell. Linnell, never. The blood of my ancestors sanctified the soil, and I will die here or live forever. But the dead have no use for swords. Give this blade to my nephew. He lives in Linnell. Do you see the serpent coiled around the hilt? Gained item, ASIC sword. A quest journal updated. Farewell. And he just kept crawling over there. We have ASIC sword. Can we equip it? No. Just a quest item. Yeah, okay. 85 to the next level. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's look at our quest. Alright, so it doesn't track our story quest there. Alright, let's explore what's left of the village, I suppose. Ooh, more loot. Gold. The coin of the realm. Basically what you want to be doing when you're exploring these parts. If you see containers around, just keep mashing X, because sometimes they have something in them. Found a revive scroll. That'll be very useful later. Here lies Grehors, the village Hayward. Mila is dead. Radar is dead. If I remember right, there's quite a few hidden treasures lying around this place. It's worth exploring, you know. It's an RPG. But first, got another enemy to kill. And I'm gonna be killing everyone here because you get experience for it. Experience and loot. Can't argue with that. Oh, it's explaining the chain text, okay. Okay, let's just go through what each one does. I haven't seen these tutorials in a long time. And yeah, you can rearrange the abilities if you want to, but I am just going to keep it how it is. Yeah, you can't repeat. And there is no limit, other than just your reaction times, I guess. Yeah, if you can get good at this, you can kind of just stun lock the enemies kind of forever. So it's worth getting good at this. Using a faster weapon makes performing chain attacks easier. Not sure how that works, but I won't. With that said, though, speed 1. Does that mean it's slower? I'm going to assume that means it's slower. Oh well. Dang it. There we go. And another one katana. So, take them all, because I don't think there's an inventory limit in this. You can carry as much as you want, so might as well take them because you can sell them later and make some gold. Easy. Healing drop. Good healing item. You always want some of those. Healing items are important in this game because you can see with healing, it takes time. Whereas healing items don't. Oh, I heard a horse. That's a little bit scary. Especially since I've heard there's 4 very scary riders around. Hopefully they've already left. Armor. Equipable by Joseph. Let's do that, shall we? And that's an interesting thing. An interesting thing about this game. Your armor actually affects your look. Yeah, I love it. Doesn't mean that later on I'll probably be choosing armor based on how good it looks rather than how defensive it is, but that's just how I do things. See if there's anything around here. Ooh, some soldiers. Oh well. Another healing drought. You love to see it. Cleansing tonic. I believe that removes status effects, which is also quite nice. Double check that because it has been a while. Remove any ailment, natural or magically induced. Alright, bring it on, scout. Level up! That's what you want to see. Experiences gained from defeating enemies, completing quests. You know, the usual. It's an RPG. And then you get fully healed and you get skill points. So let's do that, shall we? No skill can be higher than the character's current experience level, so we cannot get anything higher than 2, so we have to upgrade 2 different skills. And skill segments are permanent. Permanent. So yeah, you cannot like respec later on or anything like that. You're locked into your choices in this one. It's from the year 2000. So I'm gonna put. I don't really know what the optimal choices are. But 1 sword and 1 to heal. Because if you level up swords, you get more hit and maybe more damage. I don't know. Big points. So to heal, you gain access to higher level spells, and some of the higher level spells are very nice. So yeah, press triangle, accept changes, and we're done. Moving on. I don't think there's enough enemies to get a 2nd level up in this place, but can at least get close. I'm ready to take a break for a cup of tea in a minute. Put some money in a well. more money. Always nice to pick up some money. Oh, while I'm here, let's show off a little exploit you can do that I may or may not abuse. Basically, start healing, and you want to skip the healing animation if you don't get interrupted. You go into inventory, and it just instantly casts it. It's nice to know. I believe you can use that with almost any spell. Anything that has a charge up animation, you can just go to the menu and it skips the animation, just instantly casts it. It'll probably come in handy later. A revive scroll. Okay, I believe this is the way to the exit. Oh wow, we're just killing these guys quick time. Okay, before we go down though, I'll actually just have one last little look around. I believe there's an enemy over there I missed.
I grow powerful.
Oh, we did get a second level. Neat. Honestly, same again. Yeah, now we've got Cure, which gets rid of state effects. Very handy. I believe the enemy mist was over here. There he is. So just have a last little look around, because, like I said, there's probably hidden treasure around here. I don't remember where it all is. But also, just in general, there's a lot of hidden treasure in this game. Oh, what's he? Oh, and a hidden quest. What can I help you with? Shh! The Rennies are about. I hear the rattle of their swords. They'll kill you all, one by one. And they'll not find my hiding place. Yes, it's mine. I was here first, lad. So go away. You can't hide here, too. There's room enough for one and one alone. You'll get us both killed. Nope. Where should I go, then? Linnell. Go to Linnell. Behind the walls of the King's City, you'll find sanctuary. There the knights and lords of Medivh will protect you. How do I get to Linnell? That's your problem, lad, not mine. But here, take this vial with you. Swig this tonic will heal your wounds if the Rennies get a piece of you. Okay, just a free health tonic. Okay. Got anything else to say? No, just do I get a no second health bar? Okay. Fair enough, I suppose. Alright, I believe that's almost everything here. What is that face? Hang on a second. That's certainly a sign. The Laughing Monk. Leveling up makes a big difference. Alright, so I believe that's almost everything. Let's have one last little look around here. Oh, this also goes down here. No matter how many times I've played through this, I still get a little bit lost in this town. It's quite large. This is where we start, I think. Yeah, alright. And enemies are not respawning here, so... Oh, maybe they are. Or did I just miss you? Well, didn't miss you that time. Let's make our way back over to the other path down. There. Press the L1 button to put away your sword. Wrong one. Here lies bars. Here I think there's something hidden. I vaguely have memories of this path. Oh, there's... No, that's where we need to go. That's the objective. I specifically remember somewhere along the coast here, there's a pretty nice secret piece of armor to pick up. Over here we've seen there's 2 guards. Dang. How far am I from another level up? 60. Definitely won't be getting that here. Yeah, we're in here, right? So now I think we're going to go back to down where the objective was, but just go around it first. Maybe follow this way? Just go all the way instead of... I don't know. I'll figure it out. Ah, there it is. Next to Jorik, the tavern keeper. I believe this is the armor I was thinking of. The cloth gloves. Which, you know, it's not amazing, but it's good to have. I believe that's everything here. Yeah, before I talk to you, let's... Oh, alright. Didn't think the memory card was full already. If we don't run now, they'll cut our throats. We'll never reach the boat. The Rennies are guarding the mill. Ah, I see what I have to do here. Why should I leave Masad? This is my home. What's up, mate? Joseph, you must leave Masad at once. Soldiers are looking for you. They guard the king's highway. So the river is your only hope. The miller has a boat. Cross this bridge to the mill, but watch out for the Rennies. What's a river? Sail up the Daru to Lanel, where the king of Mediva holds court. You'll be safe within its walls. And doesn't your friend Iago live there? Is that the monkey from Aladdin? Who's Iago? The vagabond who came to Masad with you all those years ago. He said if you ever needed his help, find him in Lanel. Does certainly seem like we need help, yes. But how will that beggar save you? Good question. I'm guessing he's not your ordinary beggar. These aren't raiders or brigands. Look at their armor. Look at their swords. Those are Iranian soldiers. I know the name tag said so. Minions of the Emperor. So now we know that it's the Emperor that's after us, probably. Orenia, far to the north, beyond the deep waters of Kadim. I've heard only the stories of traders and troubadours. They say Rennies are savages and blood drinkers. Oh, vampires, cool. Ruled by the sorcerer Murad. But why do they want me? My blood isn't tasty. Lahara, take me if I know. They're looking for a peasant with a mark on his hand, just like the mark you've got. Oh, the summoner's mark, I believe they said in the intro. What they want with me? I'm guessing the summoning magic? It sounds like a pretty cool thing to have, honestly. And there's a guy with a hammer down there. Yes. I believe this guy is a little bit challenging. Our first boss fight. Howdy. How you doing? I have hammer. I have sword. Let's see which wins, shall we? Barbarian fighter. Yeah, all those level ups you got earlier, all the armor, and getting good at chain attacks. That really pays off in this fight. Okay, quite a bit easier than I remember it being. Oh, can't loot his hammer. Oh well. Get a recovery tonic. Nothing. And with that, I believe the first area is done.
Having eluded the Orenians, Joseph sailed to Lanel, where he hoped to find the old beggar named Iago. In the tongue of the ancient Runari, Lanel means City of Gods. For upon this site, the towers of Iliosi stood. Now Lanel was capital of Mediva, seat of King Belius VI, descendant of the victors of the Medivan conquest.